Good morning, good morning, everybody. And welcome to Turning Your Passion in the Profit Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day, wherever you may be around this globe. You know, it certainly is a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning to get up and be about it. Whatever that thing that's on your heart, be about it. You know, get up and start doing it. And you know what? It's no time like the present. This is a very, powerful day for you. You know, when you get up in the morning, the energy that just eludes from you. You know, you could walk in that energy. You could get up from wherever you are. You know, you may be, not feeling like this is the right time. Whatever that is that you intend to do, whether it's writing that book, whether it's starting that business, whether it's creating that project, or even if you have written a book or you have started your business, there's other things that you need to inject into those things that you have already started. Begin to get up and walk in your journey, walk down your path, walk down your path to success, because I believe that this is your winning season. And that's something that, you have to believe for yourself, that this is your winning season. I want you to say that with me this morning. Say, this is my winning season. And, just don't just say it, but believe it. Okay? Believe it. And walk in, walk in that power, walk in that energy, that this is your winning season. Because, we all come to a place in our lives where we sick and tired of the same old, same old. We sick and tired of going on, around and round and around on the merry-go-round. You know what? It's time to get off the merry-go-round and be about your business. Be about your vision. Be about, creating those things that you so very much desire. But sometimes what happens with people, they can't seem, things have caused delays in their lives, and they just can't see, how to get out of whatever that may be, whatever that distraction is that has caused them to delay themselves, or, sit on the sidelines and, just watch other people, or, just be so discouraged. Because let me tell you, y'all, this is real. This is real talk here. This is real talk. Many, many people get discouraged from walking their journey. But you know what? Your dreams are not dead, they're just lying dormant. And it's time for you to dream again. It's time for you to dream again, because your vision is big, your vision is powerful, and you have to start seeing the value inside, seeing the value inside of you, those treasures, those gems, those things that, sometimes you don't even consider. But I want to tell you that this is your time to dream again, your vision to succeed. You know, that vision is, it's just lying dormant. It hasn't died. And we're going to tell you, or I'm going to tell you this morning, how to jumpstart it, how to get back in the game, how to come off the sideline, how to, be motivated to walk toward your goal, that ultimate goal. What is it? What is it that's in your heart? What is that thing that's in your heart, that every time you may hear something about it, it lights you up? What is that vision? You know, that's a very, powerful question. And I don't want you, good morning, Joshua. How you doing today? I don't want you to forget that, I don't want you to forget about your vision, your passion. Don't ever forget about that. Don't allow anybody to take you off the path of your vision, of your dream. Because I'm going to tell you, distractions have a loud voice and they cry out. And if you have become distracted, if you have become, bewildered in your mind, it's time to get back on track. Because I'm going to tell you, that has happened to many of us, all of us. Okay. That has happened to all of us. Yes, Joshua, I will call you. You want to have a conversation? Yeah, I will call you. Thank you for that invitation. I will call you. I'm sorry, that we missed each other the other day, and I hope that, your loved one is feeling better today, because I know how that is. Okay, I know how that is. And, something that we do as entrepreneurs, I always, tell entrepreneurs this: always take care of your household first. Okay, always take care of your loved ones, because at the end of the day, that's all you have. Okay, that's all you have. Instead of, constantly reaching out and being busy with other things, take care of your loved ones first, because first you have to have peace in your house before you can excel in other things that you do on the outside. So yeah, I commend you for that. And yeah, we'll get together and we'll talk. And everything. So don't feel bad about that. But I think that was very important. Very, very important. So, and that's part of a way to succeed. Okay. Having your vision to succeed. And you have to have peace at home. Okay. You have to have peace at the core place of where everything radiates from, because it radiates from us. But in our home life, we have to have peace, and we have to make sure that things are taken care of at home first before, we could do those things that's on the outside to make everything, flow like it should. Okay. So getting back to the topic, when I'm talking about your vision to succeed, to maximize your potential. And can your vision come back to life? If you're that person and, you say, well, I had this vision and I had this dream, but, something just got in the way and something is preventing me from just going back. And I just don't feel it. I just don't have it anymore. I just don't have it anymore. What I want you to do is, just take time. And like I say, when you get up in the morning, before you get in the presence of anybody else, you get in the presence of God, and then you get in that mirror and you begin to talk to yourself. You begin to speak out those positive affirmations. You begin to talk to yourself and, get that in your ears where you can begin to hear it. And after you hear, after you keep hearing something over and over and over again, it'll pick you up. You'll begin to believe what you're saying. Okay. That's the first thing. Speak to yourself. Not what one day I will be. You already that person. You already that expert. Okay. I don't care if you're an author, if you're an aspiring author and you're writing a book or whatever, you are already that person. Okay? You're that expert in that field. You're already that person. You heard me on the other broadcast. I said, you cannot, be an expert, or put it this way, becoming an expert in the process of things. You have to already be that person. Okay? You have to already be that person. And with that being said, walk true to yourself. Live your truth. Walk your truth. Speak your truth. So when you're doing that affirmation in the morning, speak your truth. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. Okay? You be you, and you be unapologetically you. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Okay? That's all that matters. You living your truth. Okay? No matter what your truth is, live your truth. Live your truth, because that matters. Yes, everything you see, hear, and say contains a lesson for you and for others if you allow. And that's true. There's a lesson. Everything you see, hear, and say contains a lesson for you and for others if you allow. And that's so very, very true. It contains a lesson. So, we have to, be aware of those things. We have to be really aware of those things. But, when we're talking about your vision to succeed, I told you guys, okay? And I'm just going to be transparent on my journey. I told you about my story. But, during my journey, okay, on my journey, I had become distracted for a time. Maybe a couple of years, I became distracted. And I tell you, ladies, okay, this is what happens to us. We take care of everybody else's needs and we put ourselves on the back burner. Even though I was operating in my business, I was, going down my journey, I decided that a certain person needed help and I needed to help this individual. And like I said, even though I had my business, was doing what I was doing, I kind of put myself and my business on the back burner, not operating 100%. Okay? Taking care of this individual and their vision and putting myself on the back burner. Now, this is real talk here, y'all, because this happens to a lot of people. That's why I could tell you, okay? Because I lived it. I've been through it. I know what it's like. And I know what it's like to get back on track. I know what I need to do, and I did those things in order to get back on track. This is real. This is real talk, y'all. Because we have it in ourselves where we thinking that we should help everybody else. We should help everybody else to succeed. And we forget about ourselves. But in this season, in your winning season, this is your winning season. This is your time to shine. This is your time to bring forth your brilliance. Allow other people to take care of themselves. And we've always heard this, even growing up, don't be prideful. Don't put yourself out there. And you hear people say that, I operate better in the back, behind the scenes. Matter of fact, I talked to somebody the other day, and they were saying, my best work is behind the scenes, I don't need to be seen. I don't need people to see me. I just do the work. I say, why? We have to stop putting ourselves in the background and thinking that we're okay. Okay? We're okay. And we're fine with that. Reducing ourselves, limiting, what it is in us in order to connect with our audience because we feel a certain type of way about ourselves or we don't see our value. We're not seeing our work. We're not seeing what's inside of us that's important to our audience. Let's see. God helps those that help themselves. Yes, and we help ourselves. We have to continue to work. We have to continue to go forth. We have to do those things. You cannot give to the world unless you give to yourself first. That's right. You cannot, pour from an empty cup. First, you have to, be filled. You cannot pour from empty because I'm going to tell you, pouring from empty and, doing things from an empty standpoint, that's something that will drain you. Okay. And that's a big distraction. That's a big, big distraction. It will drain you. And if not careful, it will kill your vision. Okay. It will put people in a place where they cannot rise again because they're so drained. And that's what happens to a lot of people, okay? And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real. That happens to a lot of people. I have an opportunity to talk to many, many people. And every time, they start working on their vision, they start working on their dream, they start walking down that journey. And, every time they rise up, something slams them back down. They rise up again. It slams them back down. So what this says to them, I'm just going to give up. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to try anymore. I'm a failure. Nothing's working for me. All of those negative things, all of those things that now they're speaking, now they're thinking, they're thinking that they don't have work. They're thinking that what they have is not of value to anybody. But I want to tell you, you are valued. You are important. You are brilliant. Okay, and I think I forgot to even introduce myself to those of you who don't know me. Okay, I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, and I teach you how to maximize your potential and stop leaving money on the table, to see your value, to walk your truth, to live your truth, to be your truth. Okay, and it doesn't matter what anybody else is saying. It doesn't matter what anybody else is thinking. Okay, you just be unapologetically you. Okay, you be the best version of yourself because you are valued and you are worth it. No matter what, you are valued. And inside of you, there's treasures, there's gems, there's value. There's a lot of things that you could pull from the inside of you to, to live, to transform lives, to take care of yourself, to take care of your family, for not only the present, for generations to come. That's how much you have inside of you. Okay? And when you live in your truth, now this is another one, Joshua, when you live in your truth, okay? You're not empty because there's a lot inside of you that, a lot of times people haven't even tapped into yet. But if you're sitting there on the sidelines and you're not in the game, you'll never see those things. That's why you have to walk it out. You have to live it out. Okay, you have to believe in yourself. If nobody else believes in you, you believe in yourself. It's not the time to try to please anybody else, to try to live according to what their expectations of you is, okay? It does not matter. I'm going to tell you this right now. It just does not matter, okay? You live according to your purpose, according to your journey. And be unapologetically you. And that's going to move us into the first talking point. Okay? The first talking point. Let me get to the comment first, and then we'll go there. The first talking point is remove strife. Okay. What are you saying? I will be starting the manuscript for my second book of poetry soon. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's a beautiful thing, to get what's inside of you out, because somebody needs to, be uplifted with that poetry. Okay. And I'm glad that you're doing this. Okay. I'm glad that you're allowing, your gifts, talents, and abilities to come out of you, that they begin to flow out of you. Because I know that you also said that you did, I think runway modeling or whatever. You had a fashion show, I think that was, so maximize your potential. That's the beautiful part. When you can maximize your potential, get all those gifts, talents, and abilities outside of you, and because somebody needs to read that book of poetry, somebody needs to be uplifted. That's a beautiful thing. Congratulations with that, And this is the first talking point. Remove strife from your life. When we're talking about your vision to succeed, when we're talking about can your vision come back to life? Yes, it can. When you remove strife from your life, okay? Don't get angry, all right? There should not be any competition. Competition with no one. The only person you compete with is yourself. That you're going to be a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. That's why when you write the vision and you make it plain and you have your goals and you have your plan, you're activated. You live it every day. You just don't write it down and put it in a drawer somewhere and forget about it. Okay? You keep it before your eyes each and every day. Mine is right here before my eyes. It's on my computer, on a YouTube video before my eyes. I live it out every day. It's an active living thing. So I'm in competition with no one. And you can't be in competition with anybody either. Okay? Remove strife from your life. Strife is competition. Strife is discord. You don't have to argue with anybody. You just live your truth. Follow your dreams, follow your plans, follow your strategy and your strategies. And if somebody don't like it and say, well, you should be doing this and you should be doing this, why you doing this? It should be that way. Follow what's in your heart. Now, I'm not saying that you can't take advice, okay? Qualified, valued advice, but it's not supposed to move you off of your journey. It's not supposed to frustrate you. It's not supposed to make you angry or any of those things, okay? You have to watch your emotions. You're not supposed to struggle. You're not supposed to be burned out. Anytime these emotions come, you have to go back to that vision. You have to go back to what you have written and see, is this something that I should be doing? Because remember this, your journey is custom designed for you and only you. Like I said, there's some advice you could take and it will help you. It will advance you. It will, put you in a place to reach. But anything that's going to come to, hold you hostage or have you angry or have you, not wanting to get up the next day because you're dreading it. No, you got to remove that. You have to remove that because that's not a part of your walk on this journey. Your vision to succeed. Your vision to succeed is very, very important. Let me see what you say. I am a fashion designer and producer, but right now I'm shifting my focus. Okay? He's shifting his focus. And sometimes that happens, y'all. You shift your focus. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? But you have to know within yourself who you are. That's also why I have been undergoing behavior cognitive therapy every week. Okay? Yeah, get the help that you need. Get the help that you need. Good morning, LaTanya. How you doing today? Yes, we are our worst critics. We don't need to worry about other people's concerns or judgment. Reprogramming our own mind is enough work. Yes. And you know what? That's something that we have to do a lot of times. Reprogram our minds from limiting behaviors, from things that we have heard in the past, old wives' tales that do not have any basis in our lives, okay? Because they're not built on truth. They're built on lies. They're built on fables. We have to renew our minds each and every day. And that's one reason why you get up each and every morning and you frame your day, where you begin speaking those positive affirmations, into your life, to reprogram your mind, to reprogram the way that you think, to reprogram the way that you talk, to reprogram the way that you're doing things, the way that you approach your day. You design your day. And it's not saying that other things will come into, encroach upon your day, but you'll see them. You'll be prepared for them. And you'll see them because whether I do a live stream, whether I do an in-person event, whatever I do, I always see it before. And I know when something's not in order, okay? I know when something is not right. And I go and fix it, okay? I go and fix it because not only will you see it, but you'll begin to know how to do it, okay? How to fix it or how to ignore it or whatever it is, your instructions. You'll get that, okay? But when you're walking true to yourself and you get that vision, okay, it's very powerful. That's all I'm going to say there. It's very, very powerful. But your vision to succeed, can your vision come back to life? Yes, it can. And I want to encourage you. Your vision can come back to life. Now, sometimes what happens is, and just like Joshua said, this is a question for you right here. Sometimes you have to move, okay? Sometimes you outgrow a space. Because you remember our journey is, that's why we have to know our purpose, okay? Because our journey goes from level to level, from depth to depth. And you often have heard me say, many of you, that if you're that author who's writing that book, your book is a gateway that opens up many opportunities for you. Your business is a gateway, okay? So you just can't see it as that little thing, okay? It has many, many branches, just like a tree. How many branches does a tree have, okay? And then when you want to break it down, how many leaves does a branch have, okay? You have to see it. You have to see that. You have to see that in order to operate in your life, okay? So sometimes you have outgrown a space and it becomes, kind of tight. And you don't feel, so good about it. There's something missing here. And you might think that, there's something more for me. There's something more for me. And you can't really see it. And that's why I tell you to get in that place, that quiet place, and begin to do that assessment on yourself. And begin to see what you have to work with. Your vision, my vision, everybody's vision, if they allow it, is bigger than them. Okay? Your vision is supposed to be bigger than you. And sometimes you have outgrown those spaces. You have outgrown those positions. You're outgrown those things, those projects. You've outgrown them. And it's time to move to the next phase. If you could see that. Because you have to see it before you see it, or you'll never see it. There's nothing mediocre about you. There's nothing insignificant about you. We are all constantly growing. We're constantly evolving. Okay? We're constantly walking down that journey to the better version of ourselves. Each day, y'all, gets better and better. Each day gets more powerful than the day before. Each day, we learn something new. Each day, our mindset expands if we allow it to. Our vision becomes clearer and clearer as we're walking down this journey, our pathway that was designed especially for us. Okay? So it's okay to move. It's okay to move into your next dimension and not think that, oh, there's something wrong with me. There's something wrong. Or did I miss it? No, you didn't miss it. Gifts, talents, and abilities. Just think, very gifted. I talk to very gifted people each and every day. Each and every day. There are many, many gifted people. You are like a multifaceted gem, and sometimes you have to spin that jewel to let different facets catch the light. Same gem, different views. Well said. Well said. Well said. And that's exactly it. Exactly it. You have to allow yourself to shine. And this is your time, y'all. Audience, this is your time to shine. And allow those things, your jewel, to just, spin. Allow those facets, the light to come through and just show, what's inside of you. Put yourself on the world stage. That's why I say you got to come out the background. You have to stop making excuses, okay, for you not showing up powerfully. You say you're the expert, okay? You said that this is your business. You said that you wanted to write this book. This book is, a message for you, a message for somebody. You said it, okay? Now show up and show up powerfully. Show up. Don't have excuses where you're looking at yourself. Well, I don't look good on camera and blah, blah, blah. The camera adds 10 pounds to me and blah, 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 and my makeup's not right, or I didn't get a haircut, or, I don't have the proper clothes. Who cares? You show up because somebody's waiting for your message. Somebody needs it, okay? They need your message. With 63,000 Google searches every second of every day of people looking for information, okay? They're looking for your message, the book that you haven't written yet. They're looking for your products and services that you have yet to create, okay? And you might say, well, there's other people who have done it, okay? They could get it from them. No, you may not be the voice for everybody, but you're the voice for somebody's, okay? There's people that's waiting with money in hand that will buy your book, that will buy your products, your services, whatever those things are, okay? And you have to begin to see yourself this way. Your vision to succeed, you have to see it. You have to see it. You have to visualize it. You have to believe it. First, you have to believe it. You have to believe that you are powerful, that you are, just like you say, multifaceted, that you have something that somebody wants. You have something that somebody needs, okay? And you have to stop playing yourself short. And that moves us to the next one. Understanding time frames, okay? You have to understand that, there's time to do this, and then there's a time to evolve into something else. And all of it, is connected. It's just different phrases. Okay? Just like you see how the internet evolves. You see how the mobile phones evolve. So what's wrong with you evolving? What's wrong with you? When you think that, oh, well, I'm supposed to park here, and this is the place I'm supposed to be. No. You have to continue to evolve. It's only temporary. Your vision won't change. But, there's things that will change, that will bring you to higher heights and deeper depths, and allow everything, every talent that you have inside of you to come out. Because a lot of times people don't know what they have inside. And that's the holdup. That's the problem right there. See, it always goes back to us. Okay? It always goes back to us. And, sometimes we want to blame others because of a shortfall or, different things that happen in life. Or here's another one. Sometimes things are just for us, but we want to drag everybody else, our friends, our families, into something that was specifically designed for us. And that's where the problem comes. You have to understand time frames. Everybody's not in your life for the long haul. Sometimes it's just for a moment of time. Sometimes it's a particular chapter in your life. You have to think about that. We can't include everybody in everything. We have to include those who we need to include. You remember I tell you even about collaborations. Collaborations are, according to purpose. Not because you get all these people around you. You have to learn how to design your collaborations, your connections, those people who are, helping you by design. Everything's by design. It's not about numbers, y'all. Because you could have 1,000 people on your team, and it could be complete chaos. complete chaos. And then you could have 3 people on your team and everything will flow. You have to know. See, everything goes back to you. And this is a place where you pay attention because this is your time. This is your time. Remember, you're on your own time clock, running your own race. Don't put yourself on the back burner. Don't put yourself in the background, thinking that, you're not important. You are very important. You are very important, audience. Each and every one of you, I'm talking to you individually. You are very important. If nobody ever told you this, I want you to know that you're very important. And you're important to me because you're my audience, okay? I don't like to see people, when I walk into a room or event, and if I see somebody just sitting back, not really getting into it or whatever, that's usually the person I'm going over to talk to, because I don't want anybody to ever feel like, they're all alone or, they're insignificant. My heart goes out to people who think that way, who feel that way, who live their lives that way, or who don't have confidence in themselves. They have self-esteem issues. You are important. And you don't need people around you to make you feel important. You're important all by yourself. All by yourself. Collaborations are all about sorting through what is good for your spirit and what is good for your growth. Look for the lessons in all interactions. Powerful. Powerful. What's going to advance? And not only, advance you, audience, where we're talking about our audience, advancing our audience to, to be able to receive, because now it's your audience is, that other collaborators' audience is the other collaborators' audience. And now when we all come together, guess what? Now, our audience have everything they need. Where there's no holes, they have everything they need. That's why I love to collaborate with people, that's on my journey with purpose, according to my purpose, because now the audience has everything they need. And I know that they're going to, be well fed. They're going to be well served. We always look, and I always look, I'm going to put it this way. I always look to build people up. I always look to build people up because I know that everybody has value. Sometimes people can't see their own value, and that's something I'm going to even put out today. I was writing it down. Let me see. What did I write down? Okay, this is what I wrote down today because I'm going to put it up later. There is value in everyone I meet. You have value. Okay? I want people to know if they have problems reaching their goals, this is a way that, I can help them because I see value in everybody. When I look at people, I don't look at the bad. I don't look at, what they up to. I don't look at none of that stuff. Okay. What I look at is a person that has value, a person that has worth. I look at the good in everybody. Now, if they bad, if they do something that's bad, I might just, be a different type of person, okay? But I don't look at the negative. I don't look at all of those things. I look at trying to find the good in everybody because there's good in everybody. And sometimes why people will act in a negative way or do things in a negative way is because they're trying to protect their heart. That's not really who they are. They're trying to have this defensive mode where it'll block off people from coming to attack them. And I understand this, okay? I understand this. So that's something that's going out, later on today after I finish live stream, because I know that everybody has value. You audience, you have value. You have worth. And I would love to, sit down and talk to you, or not really sit down, because I know this video goes, the live stream goes all over the world. But, we can meet on, a Zoom, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You have 15 minutes complimentary. And after that, it's a fee for that, but at least 15 minutes. Okay. Now let's move into the next one. Your vision to succeed. You have to get in your right position, and that gives you an ability to see clarity. Okay. When you're in your right position, after you have disconnected yourself from things, people, and places that's not on your design journey, you will begin to see clearly. Okay. You have clarity, because a lot of things could hold you up. And a lot of times why people don't get what they think they should have. And what I'm talking about, being blessed, or, having monies, or, different things, opportunities, is because they're connected to the wrong people. Okay. They're connected to the wrong people. And I truly believe that, because once you disconnect and get in position to receive, okay, just like a football player, okay, that quarterback, he's looking to throw that ball to somebody, okay, down that field. And if he throw that ball, okay, and that receiver, whatever he is, I don't know the positions, y'all, okay, is not, that person is not in position, they're going to miss that ball. They're going to miss it. You have to be in the right position in order to have that clarity, to walk down your journey to success. Okay? And also, what you see is what you will have. So if you're not in the right position, and what I'm trying to tell you, you won't see it. You won't see your vision clearly. It's just like on that country road that's dark. On that country road, I want you to picture this, on a country road at night, heavy fog, can't see anything. That's how your vision will be impacted if you're not in the right position. You have to be in position in order to see your vision. And in order for your vision to succeed, you have to see it. You have to see it. You have to see it before you see it, or you'll never see it. You can't arrive at a place of your destination until you see it. It's impossible. Impossible. Tolerance and acceptance go hand in hand when it comes to the understanding and respect of others. Yes. Tolerance and acceptance go hand in hand when it comes to the understanding and respect of others. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's a good point right there. Yes, it does. But get in the right position. Your vision is big. It's very big. Don't ever play yourself short. Don't ever think that, you're not worth it. Don't ever let anybody reduce you to that. Your vision is very big. And by it being so big, you know that you're going to need help along the way. You already know that. You can't do everything. You can't do everything. You're going to need help along the way. And, I've been working on this new Facebook page. It's called Maximize Your Potential. And I haven't put it out there because I'm putting things in there that's going to help my audience. And with that being said, about the right position and seeing things, because audience, I know, okay, I know that you need help in order to expand your business, expand your book writing journey. You need monies, okay? And you're not supposed to be bootstrapping, okay? Taking from your household and, doing all these things in order to grow your business when there's monies out there. Okay, there's monies out there. So this is going to be a Facebook group that's going to have very powerful information in here, like grants. Okay, and I'm talking about for-profit grants. I'm not talking about non-profit. I'm talking about for-profit. It's a big difference. Okay, you don't need a grant writer for a for-profit business. Okay, it's not all those pages, but it's going to give you the information that you need in order to grow your business, whether it's a book, whether it's a business that you have, whatever it is, because I want to see you maximize your potential. I want to see you, be able to do the things that you need to do, on your walk to your ultimate goal. And you're going to need help. You can't do it all by yourself. And there's monies out there. Okay. Sometimes people keep these things under wrap or whatever, but I like to tell it. I like to tell it because I love to help people. Okay. That's what I do. I love to help people. Okay. So I'm going to, and I remember you all on this live, but you could always send me something. I always go back, through my lives anyway, and I see who's on here, because sometimes people don't even chime in. They just watch it, but I know that, you're on here, and I'll send you that link to connect when we put it all together, because I know this will be very, very powerful information to get you where you need to be. There's monies out there, y'all. There's thousands, thousands and thousands of dollars. And you should know this, okay? You should know this because you have a big vision. We all have a big vision, okay? And it's our time, okay? It's all of our times to win this season. So getting in the right position. And then the last and final one is activate your vision, okay? Activate your vision. Get up from where you are, start moving in your vision, and walk it all out. Walk it. Okay. You have to walk it, but get up from where you are. Wherever you are, that's that place of, complacency, that place of disappointment, that place of I don't know what I'm doing, that place of indecision, whatever it is, that place of overwhelm, you have to get up. Activate your vision, because your vision can come back to life. It can, but you have to do something about it. You have to get up, okay? You have to shake yourself off. You have to begin to realize who you are. You have to understand who you are. It says, with all that getting, get an understanding. You have to understand who you are. Don't allow people to come to tell you who you are and what you should be doing and what you should have. No, you know. Okay? So you have to understand who you are. Who are you? And that's a great exercise to do over the weekend. Take some time out and discover who you are and what you have to bring to the table. When people ask me, Gertrude, what you have to bring to the table? You know what I tell them? I say, I am the table. Okay? I am the standard. And that's how you have to be. Be bold. Am I being, obnoxious or anything like that? No, I'm not. But I know who I am. I know my work. You should know who you are. You should know your work. And you don't play yourself short. You don't play yourself, insignificant. No, you rise up to your greatness, because greatness is on the inside of you. You are great. Okay, you are brilliant. You are that expert in your field, whatever that field is, and be unapologetic about it. Y'all, I don't care. You have to be unapologetic about it. It doesn't matter, what people say. It doesn't matter their opinions of you. It doesn't matter what they call you. It's what you answer to. Complacency is another word for stagnation. Stagnation equals death of spirit. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because you know what? People kill themselves. They kill themselves. They kill their spirit. And that's another thing. When you're talking about death of spirit, okay? Got to watch even our mouths, okay? How we talk to ourselves. Because we could kill our own spirit. We have power in our mouths. We have power in our words. That's why I'm very careful what I say to people, because I don't want to kill their spirit. Because when you get an understanding of who you are and how much power that's on the inside of you, you'll kill somebody. You'll kill their spirit. You'll even kill your own spirit. So don't do that by the negative things. And you might say, how am I kill my spirit? By the negative things that you speak to yourself, by the negative things that you think, by the negative things that you meditate on. Okay? Having those pictures, in your mind, just playing over and over and over again. Why not get a picture of victory in your mind? Why not get a picture of overcoming in your mind? Why not get a picture of succeeding in your mind? Seeing your brilliance in your mind. Seeing your clients in your mind. Seeing the people who are satisfied, or I'm not going to even say satisfied, who are happy that they have, that they get to know the expert in you, the expert who you are. Get that vision. Okay? Get that vision. Don't think negative about yourself. Don't see yourself in your mind's eye as that insignificant person. See in your mind's eye of that successful entrepreneur that you are, that successful author that you are. That's what you see. That's what you stand on. Okay? Your vision to succeed. Can your vision come back to life? Yes, it can. And I hope that, these tidbits that I gave you today remove strife from your life. Don't be in competition with nobody. Only compete with yourself, okay? Because that's going to sharpen you to be a better version of yourself the next day. When things become tight in the space, move because you're outgrown that space. Don't be afraid, okay, of the unknown. Take that leap of faith and continue to progress forward. Continue to move forward. Understand time frames, because some things are temporary. Some people are temporary. Some places are temporary in your life. You have to understand that. You have to get in the right position. If you're not in the right position, you're going to miss it. How many times have you missed opportunities because you weren't in the right position, or you had things that, blocked you from being in the right position? But once you move from away from those people, places, and things, ideas, and all that negativity, now you begin to see clearly. You had clarity. And also activate your vision. Activate your vision. Get up from where you are, walk in your vision, and do those things that you need to do in order for your vision to come back to life. Okay? In order for your vision to come back to life. And I know that this has been, a mouthful. And like I said, I'm going to have that information shortly, maybe in the next week or so, about this new Facebook group that I have, maximizing your potential. I'll have that information, that it will be something that will help you, propel you to the next level in your journey. Because I'm going to tell you, your vision is not small at all. And you need the finances in order to, go to your next levels in life. So with that being said, I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join me today on this very important segment of Turning Your Passion in the Profit Morning Show. And I look forward to seeing you the next time. I want you to remember this. This is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. So have a great rest of your day and enjoy your weekend.